fire signs, it's Bree, the Hot Empress, and I'm here with your Pisces New Moon Tarot reading. So I am going to pull one oracle card for each sign, and then I'm going to do a general message with my tarot cards. The messages I'll be asking is just what will unfold for you under this Pisces new moon, and any advice that your spirit guides might have for you. So at this moment, I'm connecting with the collective. Anyone who is watching this video, I'm connecting with your spirit guides to see what will unfold for you. Fire signs: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you do not know your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, there's a link in my description for you to know what those placements are. So you can watch the readings for all of those placements to get a better overview where the how this will affect you overall. Okay. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything is not going to resonate. Sometimes it's one thing and sometimes it's everything. So consider that. All right, so Leo, I wanted to come out. So Leo, you have Observer here. There's some things that may will require your attention. This Pisces new moon may bring out some things that you need to be focusing on, and also you need to be taking the observer approach when it comes to certain situations. So when you have an experiment, you observe the experiment to see how things are going, why things happen, all the stuff, and this is how you collect your data. This is how you need to be taking on the things that come in for you. So as things come in, you need to take an observer approach and try not to really, what is the word I'm trying to say? Try not to interfere as much. Just see how things play out. All right, Aries. Oh, goodness. I'm taking both of them. All right, Aries. Wow. You really have that it is ready. You're ready to go the distance with the poise and the go the distance card. So this Pisces new moon will be highlighting an opportunity that you're ready to take on. This could be highlighting an elevation, a glow up that you will be taking on, and you are ready. 47 and 48 right here. You are ready. The 11 and 12. This is awesome. Spirit is saying you need to go after whatever it is that you've been asking for, whatever you've been manifesting. You are ready. This is your sign to tell you that yes, you can go forth. It's time for you to go forth. All right, now we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have Serendipity. This is a nice card. So this Pisces new moon will be a good one for you. So you may have some serendipitous moments. There may be some magical things happening for you in your favor at this time. Some of you are completing a cycle and you will be receiving the rewards for completing a cycle, or you would pretty much just kind of like be seeing the end of the tunnel here, and you may even experience some good luck from this Pisces new moon. Some of you guys need to focus on putting down, not putting down, but implementing a ritual, money ritual or something like that to bring forth this energy. It's a lot of fours here. So if you've been seeing 444, I just realized that this is 47, 48, and 49 here. So fire signs, you have done enough looking, you have done enough research. Now it's time for you to actually take the steps and go the distance. Stop being analysis paralysis, okay? You have taken on the information. Some of you are doing this, or some of you need to be taking an observer approach before you go the distance, before you just take this leap of faith. Some of you guys are going to be rushing into something, and you just really need to take your time until you're ready, because it's going to be worth it. Okay. All right. So what to expect? What should you be expecting? What will unfold for the fire signs under this Pisces new moon? What should you be expecting? What will unfold? Yeah, expect some patterns to come up for you. Some patterns that you notice that you do. Some patterns that you notice that you put up with from others. You need to observe and see what it is about this person, place, thing, or whatever that requires you to keep going back, that requires you, that not requires, but that's bringing you back, that keeps putting you here. You keep ending up in the same spot. So you are going to need to choose. Do I want to keep doing the same things that I was doing before? Being impulsive. Some of you guys are being a little too impulsive when it comes to your decision making. You're not getting all the facts, you're not getting all the details, and so then you're in this space of, I don't know what I should do, or I don't know which way I should go, and all this stuff, blah blah blah. However, you need to, like I said, take an observer approach. Some of you guys are trying to balance out your finances. Some of you guys are currently burnt out, and or have been burnt out, and so Spirit has said that you need to take a sit down and take some time to self-reflect. And for some of you, now is the time. Now you're actually now you're actually ready with this divine timing card. Now you're actually ready to go forward. Now you're actually going to experience victory for the things that you may have tried to pursue in the past and it just didn't work out. You may not have been in the right space and mind at that time. Be mindful of that. Maybe that's what you need to be observing. What space and mind was I at the time that I tried to pursue this thing? What didn't work? What did work? You know, take it how it resonate. Take it how it resonate. However, I do see that you are coming to some type of completion of a cycle, pattern, or something of the sort. I'm feeling like it has something to do with this picking too fast, choosing too fast, or choosing before you have enough information. Some of you guys are in a space where you are wanting to make a move and move when you want to move, but the timing is not right. And so now it is. Now the timing is right. Now the timing is right. I'm going to clarify these and then get some advice for you guys. Yeah. And some of you guys will be expecting some type of insight. Some insight will be coming in about what you should do, how you should move. What you should do and how you should move. Some of you guys will be receiving some type of insight, clarity, idea, some of the sort. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're working out those patterns. You're looking back at how far you've come. You have put up a good fight. You have been fighting. You have been fighting. You have been really trying to get ahead, really trying to work through this thing. And it's time to take control of your life with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It's time to take control of your life. Some of you may be scared to take this for this boss up, because this is a whole boss up, yo. And so some of you guys may be confused and don't know what to do, how to move. But you have to think about it. This is something different. This is something new. If you're really wanting to boss up, if you really are wanting to take that step forward that's going to put you on the map, you are going to have to do things differently. You are going to have to do things differently. Not saying totally get rid of the old, but there's some things that you have learned that you can take with you, but you need to acknowledge the things that you need to leave behind. There's some things that you need to leave behind. There's some people that you need to leave behind. Some of you guys have been going back and forth in your mind. Some of you guys have been negatively talking to yourself, lying to yourself. And you need to change the way that you speak to yourself and the way that you speak about the things that you want for it all to work out. Some of you guys will be signing a contract. And you really need to take a closer look at that contract. Really, please take a look at that contract. Do not sign that contract too fast. You need to make sure that this contract, this agreement, whatever it is, this contract, this agreement, this decision is one that is fair. It's one that is going to reap you the most benefits. If this is a contract regarding some type of money or business or something like that, make sure that this is something that is going to work in your favor. If this is you connecting with a partner, collaborating with a partner, make sure you have a contract in place for you guys, because I'm seeing here that someone may not be honest with you, and this Pisces new moon may bring it out. Something or someone was not honest, or is not working in your favor, or there's some type of contract that you have signed or could be signing that's just not in alignment with what you are trying to do. So therefore you're going to have to make a major decision, because it is starting to come out. It is coming out. I feel like some of you guys will be receiving intuitive messages. And when these messages come in, they're going to come in quick. And just please, like I said, take that observer approach and observe what is coming in for you. They may come in as ideas, like, oh, I just had this idea, or oh, I just had this thought. Really, some of you guys are needing to some of you guys are stepping into your spiritual gifts, and so you need to be a little bit more observant of that and how you can work with these gifts and manifesting the things that you want, bringing in the things that you want. Some of you guys have gifts of just seeing things for what they are, seeing people for who they are and what they are, and it's time to begin to trust them. It's time to begin to trust your gifts. That's what I mean when I say by them, the gifts. It's time to really acknowledge them. Okay, acknowledge them so you can strengthen them, because you're going to need that. You're going to need that type of clarity, insight, dealing with this contract, dealing with this observer approach that you are going to need to be in. Okay, let's see, what advice do they have for you? What advice y'all got for the fire signs for this Pisces new moon? Oh. One more card, please. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Taurus, because the Empress just popped out of here. The Empress just popped out of here. And then the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus. But for others of you, some of you guys are working a job that is a good job. I'm not saying that it's not a good job. I'm not saying that what you're doing is not good. However, your mentality, your thoughts, your mental, what am I trying to say? Your mental health. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word. But your mental health, you really need to consider your mental health at this moment. Some of you guys are going to need to really stay grounded. Some of you guys, when you're taking this observer approach, try not to look from a lens that is from your old programming, right? If we're trying to reprogram, you don't need to look through the lens of someone who was of your old self, pretty much. You don't need to look through the lens of your old self. You need to look through the lens of this Empress here. The Empress is someone who is disciplined and nurturing and allowing. She allows and attracts beauty in everything. So I feel like some of you guys are entering a higher caliber status. Some of you guys are coming into a more luxurious life. So there's some mentalities that you're going to have to get rid of that just can't come with you anymore. It's just not in alignment with this luxurious lifestyle that you are wanting or that you are destined for. Some of you guys are holding back on birthing new ideas, new businesses, and you're holding back based off of family traditions. Maybe your family is very traditional. You're holding back based off of old beliefs about yourself, old beliefs from your dad, old beliefs from this Taurus. Whoever this Taurus was, they could have played a major role in how do you look at yourself, how do you pursue life, and how you conduct your means of establishing a career, a life, whatever. I'm going to clarify these cards and then we're out of here. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Will be posting a little bit more often, and I will be posting a little bit more content, different content. So bear with me while I am still new at doing all of this. I appreciate you guys for watching. I really do. I'm so thankful and grateful for you all taking the time out to watch this video. King of Pentacles, clarify the King of Pentacles. this King of Pentacles this Taurus person be always having a lot to say about who you are. They could be intimidated by your they could be intimidated. This person is intimidated by your fire, your passion, your confidence. And so they try to do things, say things to kind of like blow out your light, blow out your fire. They try to kind of like manipulate you in a way that makes them feel comfortable. This is about you doing you and being you regardless of how other people feel. This is about shining your light regardless and not holding back. Yeah, endings the way you're holding on to a traditional way of doing things. Four Pentacles came out again. This is the second time. So you're holding on to something, and you're also holding yourself back. This mentality is just done. It needs to go. Yeah. Spirit is saying that you have a decision. You realize that the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you move, the reason why you do the things you do, you need to be figuring that out and then choosing to do different. Choosing to not hold yourself back any longer, choosing to actually have the courage to, yes, have the courage to take on this new idea, this is fresh new energy. This is something so different, but it's going to be abundant. Look at this. You are going to be birthing something new, whether this is a new you, whether this is a new business. However, the Ace of Cups this is the opportunity, this is the potential of that new business, this new you, filled with love, filled with nurture and support. So you have to get rid of these negative thoughts, these old traditions, old ways of doing things that just weren't nurturing. These people, they weren't nurturing you. These people some of them were gaslighting you. Some of them were telling you that you're crazy because you see certain things. Like if you would express yourself in a way that was kind of like supernatural, you would have these supernatural gifts, abilities, or feelings, or whatever it is, whether it's your feelings, whether it's your gifts and abilities. However, they were dismissed, and they were dismissed because whoever this person was didn't want to deal with it, or they didn't want to hold themselves accountable, or something like that. However, this person has taught you to hold yourself back. This person has taught you to not do things in a way that is untraditional, an old way of doing things. We're coming out of that. That is no longer a thing anymore. So it's time to really think about, what do you desire? How do you feel when you're observing these situations and these things that come up for you? How do you feel? What should you do? How has this been affecting me in my past? How in the past have I felt like this before? And so then it's about making a decision here and then choosing different. And then by taking the information that you observed and obtained, it's about harmonizing that, alchemizing that. So if you need to cry, some of us have to cry in order to alchemize what it is that we want. But this is you balancing out. Libra is Empress too, so you could be dealing with the Libra as well. And this is Sag right here, Queen of Wands here as well too. So you're showing up. Y'all are fire signs are showing up on here. That's why I know that this is whoever this earth energy is someone else. Some of you guys are going to be connecting with people who are more aligned with who you are as a person. You're going to be aligning with someone who is actually maybe going through the same thing. Some of you guys will be aligning with people who are going through the same thing as you, and so together you may be working things out. It may not look exactly the same, but if you think about it, if you take that observer approach, you will see, oh wow, I'm realizing that I'm connecting with people who's like, yeah, who's going through the same thing. Even if they're not like, oh yeah, I'm going through that too, it's about observing and realizing, okay, I'm realizing I connect with this person because they were going through that at this time, or I'm going through this because they're going through that and I need to help them, whatever the case may be. However, the Queen of Cups coming out again, this is all the bottom of the deck, by the way. So this is the underlying energy. So you're connecting with people that are going to be more conscious of your emotions. They're going to really not validate, but it's going to help you with you validating your own emotions. And then here's the Empress card here coming out. So some of you guys, like I said, will be birthing a new business, a new idea. Some of you guys will be connecting with new partners. Maybe you've had a business partner in the past that just was not good for you, and so now you're finding someone who's a little bit more aligned with who you are. Like I said, please just be an observer at this time when it comes to any contracts that needs to be signed at this moment, okay? All right, that's it for y'all, fire signs. Y'all have a good one.